What's up, you guys? Coach Cody here. I've got my good friend Blake, and we're gonna give you a couple progressions to help you to get your first rope climb, okay? So first progression that I always like to start off with is just gonna be in a seated position. And the reason why is because obviously when we're climbing the rope, there is some level of upper body strength in there, but a lot of it is actually footwork. And just sitting here on top of the box with a band hanging from the kettlebell like we have it, is just a good opportunity for you to work on your footwork before you're hanging from a rope, okay? So first piece of this, I'm gonna have my friend Blake reach up nice and high here. Now the type of wrap that we're going to use for this is actually called the Spanish wrap. So what he's going to do, whatever dominant leg that you have, you're actually going to wrap your heel around and then loop your toes straight up. And then opposite side is just going to step right on top. This pinch and this clamp of the rope is so important because this is what holds you in place when you're on the rope. All right, so he's going to go ahead and relax. So I actually have him do this a couple times with his eyes open, and then I'll actually have him close his eyes. And the reason why I want him to close his eyes is because with your eyes closed, you have to think about when you're hanging from the rope, right? You're not gonna be able to look down at your feet. So when he does it with his eyes closed, he's allowed to just feel where that potential rope will be. So go ahead and do one more. Heel wraps, toe up, pinch, relax. Okay, so that's step one. Next piece here. So we're actually gonna go over to the rope now. And it doesn't matter which box height you use. I like to use a 24-inch side just because I find this to be very effective. Now, if you're a coach and you're watching this, there's actually a really good way for you to spot your client as they're going up the rope. So this one's called a step off. The way this goes, he's gonna reach up, nice and long arms. Now the trick for a lot of your stronger individuals is they're gonna wanna pull with the rope to help themselves to get up. With this particular setting, there's no pulling involved. There's only squeezing and using your legs to stand up. Now, coaches, here's where you need to be. I'm gonna have my Blake wrap here. I actually help the client to wrap their foot, and then usually I'll pull down and then just push up a little bit so that they can feel the rope bite into their leg and their shoe. Now for Blake, I'm gonna have him step off. Without pulling his arms, he's gonna put his foot on top, and he's gonna squat himself up. Coaches, you're here. Usually I'll just make a fist right under their feet just to hold them in place. Now he's gonna unlock his feet and then step back onto the box. You'll do this a few times. Every time I want you to unlace your foot and then relace it again, okay? So he'll relace, reaching up nice and high. Knee up to his chest. All he's gonna do is step on and squat up. Now go ahead and relax. So if you do well at the band and then you do well at the step offs, you'll progress into actually trying to transition and squat yourself up this rope essentially. So go ahead and step down. So now, coaches, find yourself in a kneeling position so that you can spot your athlete. Blake is gonna reach up high, get the lace of his foot. Again, I like to assist here. He's gonna go ahead and step on without pulling, squat himself up. Now he's gonna walk his hands back up again, unlock his feet, and he pulled a little bit there, but he's gonna squat himself up and pull himself up the rest of the way. One more time, all the way to the top. And then relax. And usually I'll spot them on the way down. Okay, so the thing to remember is that most of the work that is gonna happen in this rope climb is coming from your feet pushing down, and then you're just simply walking your arms up straight again so that you can relace your feet by pulling your knees to your chest and pushing away. Again, it's a three-step process. Band first, step off second, and then actually progress into it. Hope this helps you guys out to get your first rope climb.